Welcome to our second session. In the first session, you had a few moments of experiencing your hands mindfully. In this session, we'll explore other ways of being mindful. But first, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the science of mindfulness. Mindfulness has been researched for the past 30 years and more significantly in the last decade. While there's a lot of exciting, promising research about mindfulness, it's still young, it's a new field. There's a lot more to learn and many more studies to do. The science has shown that mindfulness is helpful with stress related physical conditions like high blood pressure, inflammation. It can boost the immune system and help with the healing response. So it's helpful in reducing stress. Mindfulness is also helpful with attention. So, for those of you who have a hard time paying attention, maybe you identify as having attention deficit disorder, mindfulness is very helpful for teaching us how to train attention. And studies have shown this impact on adults and children because, as you'll see as we practice, it really is a training in attention. Mindfulness is helpful for mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression. In fact, the research around anxiety and depression and mindfulness is quite robust. Mindfulness helps us from being lost in ruminations, from going into catastrophizing, worrying, obsessive thoughts. Mindfulness is very helpful for just dealing with the everyday anxiety that we live in during difficult times and life in general. Finally, mindfulness can be helpful in actually impacting our brain structure. So, scientists have looked at the brains of advanced meditators and found that there are changes in the brain, that there is a thickness in different parts of the brain that are different than people of the same age range, typically in the prefrontal cortex. Now, the prefrontal cortex is what we think of as the CEO of our brain. It's responsible for executive functioning, for delayed gratification, working memory, flexible thinking, impulse control, and emotional regulation. In advanced meditators, there seems to be a thicker prefrontal cortex than people of the same age range. Scientists have also noticed thickening changes in novice meditators too, who practice over about a 6 or 8 week period. Thickening in the same area of the brain, this prefrontal cortex. So there's a lot of promising research about mindfulness. As I said, there's many more studies to complete, much to learn, but it's very exciting that it can help us with stress, with anxiety. It can even change our brain. It can help with attention. It can promote kindness, pro-social behavior, altruism. So I'm excited for you to give mindfulness a try and see what happens inside you in your life. This is what the science says, but most important is to give it a try.